Good morning and welcome to the next lesson of the Talk for Writing booklet. Today we're going to be looking at potion poetry. Now poetry is great because we get to play with language, we get to play with sentence structure, and we just get to have some fun with vocabulary. I love poetry, I love reading a wide range of poetry. My favourite type is creative poetry. And luckily today that's what we're going to have a chance to look at, is some very creative poetry. So, we're going to get really creative. We've talked a lot about magic and potions and wizards in this booklet, so we thought it would be fun to create a potion. Now, we're going to create it through a poem. So here is the one in the booklet. My wonderful wizard potion. Into my potion I will drop glitter from the wings of the fastest fairy, slime from the skin of the slowest slug, the sound of starlight bursting in a black sky, the smell of ocean mist tumbling, a cloak made of cobwebs, some shoes made of rain, 1,000 blinking eyes, one dot stolen from the letter I, a spoonful of words that start with P, a touch of happiness. As you can see, it doesn't all necessarily make sense. It seems a bit abstract, some of the choices that the authors use, such as the dot stolen from the letter I, shoes made of rain, a cloak of cobwebs. So actually, poetry is a chance for us to really explore language and, as I said earlier, to play with it and really make it as entertaining and engaging as we can. Now, your job today is to think really carefully, and what I want you to do is to create your own wizard potion. Now, to do that, there's a planning frame to help you. So, it's asking you to have a go writing your own. What magical things would you drop into your potion? Now, follow the pattern we looked at above using the planning frame. You want to make it sound exciting by using alliteration. Use precise, powerful verbs that show things in a more exciting way. Choose unusual things to add to your potion. Be as inventive as you can. A cloak made of cobwebs, shoes made of rain. Use opposites or pairs to create interest. 1,000 and then 1. The fastest and then the slowest. The sound of and the smell of. Use a measure of something. A touch, a pinch, a handful of, a spoonful of, a list of. Now for this first poem, it's quite good to stick to the structure. So I looked at it, I used a plan, and I created my own ideas. I thought colours from the bands of the rarest rainbows. Rarest rainbows, a little bit of alliteration. Feathers from the wings of a frosted falcon. Again, alliteration. Scales from the skin of the serpentine serpent. The frozen breath from the mouth of the unseen yeti. So I just come up with more ideas than I needed. And then unfortunately I started running out of space on the PowerPoint, so I just thought of the sound of darkness, devouring the light. Now that devouring, that's what we mean by the precise, powerful verb. The smell of a storm on a summer's night, a venom veil from a viper, glowing gown made from goblet silk, 1,000 peeping petals, one deaf glory's leaf, a cupful of dust from a grandpa's chair, a pinch of a newborn's first laugh. Now you could come up with more, and actually what you might do is you might adapt this again when you come to redraft it, and you might take some of the ideas, for instance, the fastest and the slowest. You might do different opposites, but the idea is to try and keep a similar structure and a similar pattern. So I looked at it. I looked at the first one, I looked at my plan, and then I made my own, my even better wizard potion, because you know me, I like to be better. Into my potion I will drop feathers from the wings of the frosted falcon, scales from the skin of the serpentine serpent, the sound of darkness devouring light, the smell of a storm on a summer's night, a veil made of venom, a gown made of goblin silk, 1,000 peeping petals, one deaf glory leaf, a cupful of dust from a grandfather's chair, a pinch of laughter from a newborn babe. So that's where I got to. And now when I look at it, I think, Well, that's brilliant. That's a first draft. I'm really happy with that. But then I might want to make some changes to it. So I could substitute some of the things. So I could even add more in. I could add 2 more sentences. I could change the order. There's no reason it's got to be in that order. I could put the 2 last ones till the start. I could even, as I said, look at adding more in. As we said, the fastest strike of a lightning bolt, the slowest struggle of a snail. You can see my brain was thinking there, and actually sometimes it takes me a while to think for ideas, as it will you, and it's okay to take our time. If we rush, we don't get the best idea, so it's better to stop, think, write down your idea, but then think again, is that the best I can do? So that's what you're going to do with your poem today. I want you to plan it, write a first draft, stop, look at it, what can I improve about it? Because we can always improve a bit about our writing. Unfortunately, we will never get the perfect piece of writing, but we will get to a stage where it's the best we can do. Once you've looked at it, thought about it, make those edits and write a redraft. And then finally, once you have a poem that you are proud of, you're going to write it into the potion page in your Talk for Writing booklet. Don't forget, you also have your reading comprehensions to do as part of English and your spell and shed work that is set. Now, thank you for joining the lesson, and I hope you enjoy creating your Wizard Potion poem as much as I did. I've really enjoyed it, and as I said, I love playing with the language. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.